Check test. Check, check. Greetings, everybody. It's Michael here at BridgeHands. I hope and you're going to be coming in for this second try on our show today. That was good. Are we ready? Three, two, one. Greeting Bridge friends, Michael here at BridgeHands. Welcome you to another show twice in the same day. We started off earlier and well, we had a little problem. In fact, I'm going to start recording this session right now just in case there is a problem. I don't want to do this a third time. I'm going to record it, and if the internet gods, goddesses, or whatever are not happy, well, we'll go ahead and just upload it separately. So I hope you're doing well today. This is Hump Wednesday, second try, and we are going to be talking about two things today. Number one, we are going to be talking for intermediate social level players about bidding and play, kind of keeping it to the fundamentals. And I started off with a hand that I thought it was just okay. It was a good basic hand. And you know, bridge teachers, they got to keep tweaking it and make it to more things in the lesson. So it turns out it's going to be two hands with several segments with different cards where one card will be changed from one hand. They kind of show you the difference between what can happen, what a difference a card can make. So I'm glad to have you all here today. And then second part of the show, we are going to be doing our thinking bridge. We're going to put our thinking caps on. We'll actually have to in the first part, some of it also. But we're going to get into some Eddie Cantor hands. We're going to talk more about some of the things that requires just not down the middle of the fairway, but some nonlinear thoughts, sometimes to think just a little bit more to see what's going on for the declarer and the defender's perspective. So I think we got a really good show there, and I'm hoping that you all are going to be enjoying it well. Looks like the stream is live. Grace is not here today. She will be back on Friday. We're going to have our Fun Friday coming up, so if you have questions, I have answers for you on Friday, so write those in to support@bridgehands.com. Okay, if you're ready, let's go ahead and head for the show and take a look at our, I think we have 4 basic hands with some different permutations. So let's go ahead and head for the table. And our first hand. Can I get our first hand in? Come on, hands. Oh, don't tell me it's going to be like, there it is. Okay. Man, sweating a little bit, making sure everything's going to be working well. Got lots of bells and whistles here. And let's go ahead and do some masking first of all and see what we've got for our first hand. Okay, our first hand is going to be North the dealer. Are you ready, North? Let's jump on in. Okay, it is a 4-4-3-2. It has ace, king, 4 times in spades. King, queen, I love that 10 with it in the diamond suit, don't you agree? And if I get my pen tool working, is it my pen tool not going to work today? Let's see. You know, I think I might have shut it off, so hold on just a second here. A little technical opportunity. Is it coming up? Is it there? Come on, ink to go. Mama said there'd be days. I think it is there, by golly. Let's see. Okay, if I do a Control 4 and F1. Yeah, I got a pen tool. It is there. Okay, so come on back with the hands. Okay, deep finesse. Come on around. And here it is. Just a moment here, and we're going to be loading on hand number uno. Thinking bridge. Are you ready? Okay, I think we got it. So hand number 1, and let's go ahead and not have the X's. Let's have the values there. There we go. Ace, king 4 times in the spade suit, and in diamonds, king, queen 10 4 times. That's looking good. And how about 3 clubs and 2 hearts? The rounded suits aren't so hot. 12 points, but it's a good 12 points. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, sure. I like that 10 a lot there. That 10 in the diamond suit is very nice. Thank you very much. So, yeah, we'll give it full values. And now over to the east hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No bids there. South hand. Well, we've got a 4-4-3-2 ourselves. Hey, we got some pretty flat hands here today, don't we? And so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. So how do you feel about that? What would be your call? Well, I hope you're going to go with majors up the line. So we've got a chance to bid in the heart suit there. So it's going to be 1 diamond and then 1 heart for south. Okay, so far so good. And over to the West hand. West has a 4 triple 3. Now that's a flat hand, isn't it? Hey, and John, good to see you there. Okay, yeah, he says he's right in the middle of his dinner time on the left coast, unlike all of you on the right coast, and maybe got some people from Europe today also. So the contract this time we don't know yet. That is Festival Fluter. Nice, good to have you here. Okay, so here we go. So we've got 2 bids in, and now we're over to the West hand, and it is that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points with some nice 10s and 9s you'd like to come in, but you know, North and South, they've got 18 to 20 something points. We don't know, but it's at least 12 points in one hand, at least 6 in the other. So we best just mind our manners. We got a lot of defensive tricks, don't we, over in the West hand? So we'll just make it a pass. Okay, over to the North hand. North is like, okay, well, I don't have 4 hearts, but I have 4 spades, so my rebid will be 1 spade. Awesome. Back to South. South, you're not getting anywhere. Your partner's got the pointed suits and you've got the rounded suits. And the more you bid, the more you get into quicksand because you just have a minimum hand, right? Yeah, 6 to 9 points. So you'll say, let's just go ahead and stop while we can, I hope. 1 no trump. Maybe our partner will invite 2 no trump. Maybe they'll go 3 no trump. What will happen next? Partner is like, well, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. Yeah, I'm a minimum hand, my 12 to 14 or a bad 15. So yeah, let's play in 1 no trump. Cool. And the plot thickens because now it is up to West to make the opening lead. And West, this is part of that CIA counts, inferences, and analysis, right? Sure, don't you know? So tell us what you know about the hands. Well, we know that our left-hand opponent up in the north has got the pointed suits. We know our right-hand opponent in the south has the rounded suits. So, here we go. And what do we have? A flat hand. But yeah, we want to lead from our suit, our clubs. It's a promotable suit, the nice sequence suit. And we do have some entries, don't we, in 2 of the suits, the diamonds, as well as in the hearts. So what else do we know? The high card points. Yeah. So how many points have we had? Say we had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And they've stopped, so I don't think they have 23 points. Remember that if you have half the points in between you and your partner, let's say 20 to 21, you may make 1 no trump. And if you have 25 to 26 or more, then you have 3 no trump. And so that leaves 2 no trump is right in the middle with about 23 points, right? Yeah, 24 maybe. But so they haven't even gone to 2 no trump. So I think they have like 20 to 22. What do you think? You agree? I hope so. So, okay, so based upon that, and we have 11, so let's say that they've got 22 points will be generous. And we've got 11, that's 33 from 40, subtract 33. Our partner's got 7 to 9 points, something like that, I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and based upon that, see what we can do. So our partner, do they have secondary values or primary? Well, we've got some secondaries and clubs. So I think our partner's got at least 1 primary there. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to fire torpedo number 1. And you know what that's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be the jack of our queen of clubs. So let's show the north and the west hands and see how we did. Okay, the dummy opening hand had 12 points and that 10 of diamonds. We have an ace of diamonds. Does our partner have the queen? Who's got the, or the jack? Who's got the jack of diamonds? So, okay, we've got a little feel for it. So far, all of the things we've been assuming seem to be right. Our partner played the 8 of clubs. What you got over there, partner? High, low, 8, 7. That's nice. Showing count. Since we're in no trump, we would like to get count signals. So our partner has 2 or 4. I guess the 8 is high. At least we're thinking it is. So, all right, so now let's go to the north-south and see what we've got here. And we have a king we're going to play. Now, I think you should have played the ace. We're going to play this hand again, though. You know, it's like if you play the ace, your partner might think that West might think that East has it, although probably you should have unblocked since it's a sequence suit, played the king, and then came back in the suit. But all right, anyway, so you've exposed in the south hand that you probably have the ace, if you think that's a good thing to do. And you need a plan. So what's your plan here? Heart suit's not looking good. Queen fourth, actually queen 9 fourth, that is nice to know. And in clubs, yeah, we got a 7-card suit, but hey, it looks like they're trying to promote the suit too. And Confucius say, when opponent's trying to promote a suit and no trump, we should be doing something else, right? Okay. And no slur meant for that. This is just respect, just having some fun with the different nationalities. And I think that Confucius has a lot of great sayings. So, okay, we've won that trick, and we need a plan. And you can see it's not going to be spades, and that only leaves the diamond suit. And yeah, I'm glad that we have the 10, the 9, and the 8 of diamonds, as well as the king, queen. So that's our project suit. Okay, so we play the 9, and they go up with the ace, and we say, thank you. Now, part of this lesson today is management of your aces. And if you go up with your ace right away, it might be good in a suit contract, before they start pitching or whatever. But in this case, I don't know if you should have gone up. If it was a clear sequence like king, queen, jack, 10 maybe, get back to your business. But in this case, who's got the jack? Well, we'll get to that in a little bit, as we shall see. So, okay, well, you know what West is eager to do? Yeah, West is saying, I just want to rinse, wash, lather, and repeat, play another club. Okay, and maybe even playing the jack rather than the 10 or the 9. Maybe if you played the 9, it would have mean come back to me in a low suit, but you'd like a high-ranking suit. You'd like to come back in a heart, so you're just trying to reinforce your partner. Hey, when you come back in a high-ranking suit, because I'm playing a high-ranking card. All right, so next, okay, we've won that. We're going to try again. And it's pretty easy now that they played the ace. We can win with the queen, play the king. Now, why didn't I play a finesse? I'm going to go back a little bit. Why didn't I play a finesse coming up here to the 10? I've got 4 and 3. They're not most likely to be 3-3. They're most likely to be 4-2. The reason is because in the south hand, I don't really have many entries anymore. I would like to, but I'm going to have to go for a 3-3 drop because, this is like, I don't get too many chances to get to that north hand coming to the south. So, or south hand coming to the north hand. So that's why. I hope that helps. Okay, so the king of diamonds. Hey, they both fell 3-3, 1 and 3 times. Thank you. Thank you, Bridge Gods. And we can play our 10, pitch a club. That club's not going to do anything in the south hand. And, okay, we've got 2 more spade tricks. We've got 5 tricks if we look in the lower right corner. And we need how many? I should put that down there for those of you who want that. We're in the 1 no trump contract. Remember 1 no trump there? So that is our contract. And so, fine, okay. Well, they haven't played a lot of spades, so we're going to get our spades. We don't have to hurry. Maybe we can get something else. I don't know. Maybe if we play a heart, ace-king is held by the righty. We just don't know. So anyway, we decide, let's go ahead and try a heart. Well, they played the 7, so we're not sure. And we didn't play the queen. Play the 9 just in case. Might get some trouble if we go up and they start clearing off that suit. Okay, so they finally get their club, and we play 1 club in the north and the south, and they get their 4th club. Yes, we were 4-3. You get your 4th one. Thank goodness they weren't 5-2, that they were, they had 4 in the west hand. Okay, so they're going to try a heart. They win the ace, and they go with a heart again. They capture our queen. That's okay. If they want to give us the last 2 clubs, we could have taken them earlier, but we were just trying to hope for an over trick. Wasn't going to happen. We're not upset at all. No problemo. So, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at another variation of this. We're going to go to part 2 of this story. We all like stories, don't we? What could be done differently? Oh, I got a lot of notes here on this. Let's try it. We'll like it. Okay, so same lead. Would you like to see all 4 hands? Okay, let's do that. I'm not so sure if we have too many secrets here, but let's go ahead and take a look at the ecosystem and see what is going on. So leading of the queen of clubs. Partner shows a 8. This time we play ace. That's smarter, South. Yeah, don't play the king from ace-king. Make them maybe think that one of them have the king, and when they come back to the suit, we can continue our business, which is to work on this diamond suit, isn't it? Okay, let's go ahead and do it. So we play a diamond up to the queen. It holds this time. They don't win the ace. Well, now, isn't that interesting? When I see that right away, I think I must be playing against some pretty good opponents. They're in a no-trump contract, and they didn't take the ace right away. They're going to make a little bit of like perspiration. I'm going to be kind of like, what's going on? When will I take it? Will they overtake it? And then will I lose my transportation? Yeah, that's pretty good, because they don't see that I'm going to be promoting a suit right away, other than what I'm trying to do with the diamonds. And it's just a 4-card suit. So, okay, let's see if that puts a little bit of pressure on me. I do the heart this time. I don't want to come back in the clubs, and that's all I've got left. So, yeah, I've already got a transportation problem. And if I was to do a small heart to the queen, you see where it says L? That's a loser play. If I go up with the queen, that will be a loser play, is what Deep Finesse says. And it makes sense, I hope, because you're putting a secondary honor, and they're going to just get gobbled up, and you're going to lose 4 cards in that suit. Maybe more, I don't know. So just play the 9. And let them come back to you. Well, we know they're going to play a club again. Yes, we can duck once. Remember the rule of 7? Rule of 7. It's not a rule. It's a guide. If you can get your tricks right away in no trump, fine, do it. But if you can't, you take a look at the number of cards you have in the suit. Let's say we had 5 in the suit. Then we subtract 7, or 5 from 7, and we get 2. So we hold back 2 times. 2 times. If we've got 6 in the suit, let's say we have 3 plus 3 in the suit, 7 minus 6, we hold back 1 time. We've got 7 in the suit, we hold back 0 times. So we didn't need to hold back. But I guess somebody thought, well, this is kind of fun just to see if they change suits. And sometimes people will change for better or worse. Okay, so they play another one, sure. East signals with the 6 of spades. Doesn't look like they're trying to say much there. And so, okay, that's so far so good. So what do we want to do now? Well, I think that we want to try that diamonds again. And here's where the rubber meets the road. You know, when they didn't go up with the ace of diamonds this time. Now, if I play the king, we can see that is a winning play. You can see by looking at the cards, it will be a winning play based upon the way the cards are this time. But if the ace was over here in the east hand, and then you still get the jack, is that I'm going to go down. So that was a good play. And so treatment of your aces when you're in low-level contracts, or when you see that maybe that they're going to have problems with transportation or other things, don't play that ace the first time. You don't always have to. Now, if you've got like king, queen, jack 5 times in clubs, sure. But when you've got like queen, jack, 10, 9, it's not quite as appealing, is it? Hope that helps. Okay, so if we went up with the king, we're in deep clover. If we played anything else, we are going to go down. Okay, good play. So let's see what we've got next. I think we're on to hand number 2. It's going to be about the same hand, but one little difference. Let's go ahead and take a look at it first. Remember over here in the west hand, they had the king. Thank you for the king, West. I appreciate that. So, yeah, we're going to take the king. We're going to have more points. The betting will be different. And the way we do the CA, counts, inferences, analysis, will be different also. So, okay. So, this time it, I'm sorry, we're going to go with the bidding. It was going to be 1 diamond, south. Sure enough, 1 heart. Doesn't change a bit just because you got an extra 3 points and 5. North is going to do 1 spade, same exact hand. South is going to be saying, hold the second now. We've got 7 points in clubs and another 5 in hearts, plus at least 1 distribution. We love that 10 in there too. So we've got enough for game. So you could do 4th suit forcing. You remember that one? I'm not saying you should be using it here, but just so you're aware of how that works. That is 1 diamond, and then 1 heart by south, 1 spade, showing the pointed suits, right? With at least as many diamonds, 4 spades. And then if we were to do 2 clubs, that is FSF. 4th suit forcing, which says partner. You have to bid again. It's an artificial. I may not have clubs. Now, some people like to play it F1R, forcing 1 round. Others like forcing to game, or GF, game forcing, whichever way you want to say it. And I think you should play it game forcing. You know, you might have interest in slam, and this is just a temporizing bid. But if you play it, it's only forcing one round. Then when it gets to the 3 level, you know, who knows when it's forcing or when it's sign off. It's like you need a lot of partnership agreement. So I would encourage you to just play it as suit forcing to game. Anyway, so it's 1 diamond, 1 heart, 1 spade, and 3 no trump. You know, don't advertise if you don't need to. You don't have some extras in the South. You're not interested in slam. It's true, your partner in the North could have 18 points, right? Just because they went 1 spade doesn't mean they have to have 12 or 13. Yeah, you're unlimited almost. Well, not quite. You don't have 19 or more. You could make a strong jump shift. But you're very close to it. You could have 18 points. So at any rate, they could have gone to slam, but no, in this case, North is I've got a minimum hand, 12 to 14. So, okay, it is in 3 no trump. And do you think the lead's going to be any different? Well, let's take a look at West now. West, ho-ho, you've got another club. Although, doggone it, why didn't you give me an ace or a king, Michael? I've only got secondary honors still. So, you know, it takes a while to promote this suit, doesn't it? Well, if my partner has the ace or the king, I think we'll be in deep clover. Hope rings eternal, doesn't it? Okay, so it's leading the queen, and let's take a look at all 4 hands just to kind of pick up the pace a little bit. And we won with a king. Win with the ace, South. Come on, what are you doing? And partner in the east gets an 8. Looks like it could be a high-low signal. We're not sure. So, all right. So what's our plan? Well, this time, we're not so much interested in diamonds, although we're happy with the diamonds. And we see they're trying to work on the club suit. Oh, yeah. But the heart suit's looking great, isn't it? King, queen, 10. Our partner doesn't have an honor, or a 9-8, but still, that's a good-looking suit. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and get to the north hand, and I guess we're going to have to do it in one of the pointed suits, the spades or the diamonds. So, okay, we'll do diamonds or spades once. Yeah, they said let's do it on a spade. Okay, come back to the heart suit. And should East, do you think they should play the ace, or they should just kind of play low? Good question, isn't it? Depends on what's going on. You should have been thinking about everything too. So let's go back to the first trick. I don't know if you all did that, but let's kind of do it because we have to do that counts, inferences, and analysis, the CIA, once more time. Okay, so it went with that contract, and we in the West, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high card points. So if they've got 25 this time, and it could be more, but let's say 25 to 28, something like that. And we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then that's about 32 to 35. So here our partner could have about 5 to add up to 40, and here they could have about 8, if you can see that 8. So at any rate, let's see how many they had. 5, oops, let's go back. Come on. In hearts, 5, 1 for the diamond, 6, and 2 more, 8. Yeah, good. So that can be useful for you in terms of your strategy of how you want to play this. I hope you agree. Okay, so anyway, that was in 3 no trump contract. For those of you who would like to see that, I've been told, hey, put the contracts on the board. And all right, so let's go ahead and try it again. The queen of clubs to the king. We play a spade, come back in a heart. They do not go up with the ace, and we win with the queen. We split our king-queen. I think you could have played the king and be a little bit more deceptive, make it look like you may not have the queen. But okay, at any rate, I wouldn't come back in spades again because you'll be out on that suit as far as stopper. So I'd go diamonds this time. And they didn't go up with the ace. Good for you for not going up with the ace over there. I know you wanted to do it, but then you have no more entries, so it's okay. Just let them see if they can get knotted up in their hands. All right, so it is a heart. And do you want to like duck again, or are you going to go up? Well, as you can see, if you play the ace of hearts, you have a winner. In fact, you could win with getting over tricks. If you play a jack, it's got that little L next to it. That's a loser. The 7's a loser. So it is important for how you play that. And I think I have some results of either way. So we're going to go to take a look at one result here, to be or not to be. And here we go. The club to the king, a diamond, it holds. A heart, it holds to the, oh, you went with a 10 this time? Really? Wow, that was interesting. That was pretty sneaky, wasn't it? I did a deep finesse there, and that's maybe okay. If you did a deep finesse, then yeah, it's going to work out pretty good, isn't it there? Okay, so back to a spade and a heart. And yeah, you got a nice play there by South there. Doggone it. So let's go ahead and try that for one more time. I think I have a 2C. And, all right, leading that club. Come back with a diamond or a spade, whatever. They go up with the ace this time. Huh. Now, I thought we said, no, that wasn't good. You shouldn't go up with the ace. Well, how come it says it's a winner play, Michael? You said, you know, you're better off. It makes it harder for them if you duck it. That's not always true. And I'd like to give you some things that are absolutes, but they aren't always true. And I hope that isn't like unnerving you when I say it depends. But yeah, I guess that let's just see if we can follow out. And that's why I want to show you this hand. So we can really have a little bit more discernment than, okay, Michael says always rule number 22, just it's always going to work. No. So why does it work this time? Well, let's try to follow through. Okay, we come back with a number club, no surprise, and our partner played high-low, so hey, no entries there. So what is going on here? Okay, a diamond up to the queen, and we're happy that that worked. And we now do a heart, and it went with the low 5 to the queen. Okay. And thank you for ducking over here in the east. You know, if you would have played the ace up there, they would have got some over tricks. That double minus means they make it and get over tricks. So, okay, you're doing fine. You ducked the first time. Okay, to the king, and yes, all right. The jack falls. Hey, our 10's good. They were 3-3. Life is good. Okay, and this time we win the ace. Well, you're not going to get to the south hand anymore, are you? So, wasn't that interesting that 5-4-2-2 suit? We had 5, south had 4, our partner had 2, and should have played high-low on the hearts, by the way. So now we're kind of happy, and why is that? Way east. Well, look at the dummy. Everybody gets to see the dummy. I mean, if it was a regular hand, it would be something like this. East would see it also and said, well, you know, I know my partner wants to promote the club suit, so there's going to go into his hands. The jaws of his club suit will be waiting, and they've got the 2 spades, but I think that's going to be it. They've got 6 tricks. If we look down in south, north, south have 6. We have 2. We want 3 more tricks. And I don't think that they're going to be promoting that spade suit because they sure haven't been playing that way. We know that they've got 3 hearts in the south hand. Remember, they have 3 hearts in the south hand. So yeah, you're going to lock them on the dummy. Have you ever heard that saying? Oh, they got me trapped in the dummy and I couldn't get off, partner. I couldn't get to my other hand. So you can play a spade. Your partner's going to have some points. Remember, your partner had 8, and if you were counting them as you're going through, is that, okay, they win the king, they win the ace, and pick your poison. Do you want to play the clubs and get 3, or how do you want to do this? So yeah, and I think you'd say, well, as it turns out, I guess that, yeah, I think I'd rather play the spade. It turns out you have one more trick if you can figure that out, but who knows? So I hope that gives you a feel when we say is that sometimes it's good to go ahead and duck with your ace of diamonds. Other times, if the contract's another level, you know your partner has about as many points as you, it might be where you say, well, but looking at the dummy, it looks like they could get locked in the dummy on the spade suit, even though you've only got jack third or never wild with jack 9 3 times. But if your partner's got the others and they're trying to promote the heart suit, you know, take a look what the opponents are doing. I'm not saying to always do opposite what everybody else is, but in bridge, you want to do the opposite of what the declare is almost every time. Sometimes you just want to make a safe exit. If they're in 6 no trump, you don't want to play away from your queens or kings, make them earn every trick, do it the old-fashioned way, right? So I hope that helps on that, and if you're ready, we're going to go on and upward. So hand number 3. Okay, we're getting to some Eddie Cantor hands now, and I think you're going to like these. Try it. You'll like it. Okay, and who is going to be the dealer? 1, 2, and 3. South will be the dealer. Are you ready? Come on down. Okay, so South hand, you have a 5, 4, 3, 1. It's pretty much a red hand, isn't it? Are you seeing red? I'm seeing red. All right, so, well, we've got 2 aces and a 3rd ace and a king. So it looks like about 8 and 7 is 15, and a shapely hand. We like shapely hands, well, when we're in a suit contract, don't we? So 5, 3, 3, 2s are not as good as a 5, 4, 2, 2, which is not as good as a 5, 4, 3, 1, assuming you don't have a misfit. So no, you can't open one no trump with a singleton spade. They'll always transfer you that suit. It'll always happen, I swear it. At least enough that you'll be sorry you did. So you must bid 1 heart, which is what you wanted. Yeah, the heart suit's not really very good, isn't it? Are you going to give yourself a distribution point because you have 5? I don't think so. Ace, 8, 6, 5, 3. Pretty bad suit, isn't it? So do not give yourself a distribution point. Yes, I know you have some entries in the minors. Still, I would not give an extra point at this point in time. Okay, so over to the West hand. West is got a... Man, they keep getting 4 triple threes. I swear I didn't design this hand. This is one of Eddie's hands. So it's 2 kings, 6, a queen, 8, and the jack, 9, although I wouldn't give it point valuation in evaluating my hand, not jack thirds. Okay, and we like that we have the king, 9, 7, 4 behind the right hand opponent. That is helpful. To the North hand. North says, I've got a 5, 4, 2, 2, and I've got the ace, jack, 5 times in spades. I've got jack, 4th in clubs. I'll give it 1 point if it's a 4-card suit. Don't normally like jack thirds, jack 4th. Okay, why not? Jack doubleton. Oh, it's my partner suit. I will give it a full point. It's my partner suit. So I've got 6, 7 points. Who knows? Maybe my diamonds could provide a roughing value, but I'm sure when the opponents see it, they're certainly going to play trump soon. Shh, more on that later. So, okay. You'll bid 1 spade. Okay, so auction so far is starting off with the majors, 1 heart, 1 spade. Back to the south, we'll drop by an east hands, not much there. Some values though, so who knows, might be helpful. To south. Do you want to bid 1 no trump? How many out there want to bid 1 no trump? Don't see any comments there. Yeah, I think no. No, you don't want to bid 1 no trump. And why is that? Do you know? Because you have a singleton. What if your partner's got 4 to the 9 or something like that? You get mowed over. So with the doubleton, at least you got another placeholder. But yeah, you want to bid your shape. You are shapely, and the other one is the other red suit, diamond. So you're going to rebid 2 diamonds. And what's your points going to be? When you start with a heart and you rebid 2 diamonds, it could be 12 to 18. It could be 10 to 18 if it's a 5, 5, 2, 1 or something like that, rule of 20. Yeah, it might only be 10 points. So at any rate, you're just showing your shape. We have diamonds and we have hearts. Back to north. North, what do you want to bid? You want to rebid your spades? No. Here. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be quite so strong with that. Nope, it says no, don't do it. You don't rebid a 5-card suit unless it's got 100 honors, ace, king, queen, jack, or ace, king, queen, 10 or something like that. Don't do it normally. Now, if you're forced to bid your partner make some kind of a reverse or something like that, you know, sometimes you have to rebid a 5-card suit. But otherwise, So what's our bid after hearing 2 diamonds? It says our partner doesn't like no trump. It sounds like we have a misfit. We don't want to wiggle in the quicksand. So we want to bid 2 hearts. Do we like that? No. Do we promise 3-card support? No. It's just a suit preference. Partner, I want to stop bidding ixnay on the bidding A. That's not very good Pig Latin. But yeah, you want to stop the bidding at 2 hearts. So that's what you're trying to say. I am a minimum, you know, like that 6 to 9 points. So, okay, to south. Thinking, oh, my partner's got heart support, and I've got 15 points. Ha. Don't think that way. How many points did it take to make a 2 no-trump contract? 23. Are you sure with your 15 points and a misfit that you have enough to get to 23? Oh, my partner should be strong. They shouldn't be weak. Where does it write that down? Even if they're due, you're looking for 3 no-trump, right? And your partner is showing a minimum hand, 6 to 9. So no, you're not going to get 25 points. So don't go 2 no-trump stuff. I know that you may not have a 2-card fit, but you got that singleton spade. Yeah, it's a 10. If it was a singleton queen, which I downgrade by 1 point, I might say 2 no-trump, but not with a singleton 10. So after 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. Eddie Cantor, I agree with you 1,000%. Okay, so the auction passes out and is the opening leader for West. West, what is your lead? I don't want to lead. I want to pass. You cannot pass. That's during the bidding, but not during the play. So, well, did you do your CIA? No, I didn't. Michael, I'll do it now. Okay. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. And they stopped at the 2 level. Let's give them 21, 22 points. Let's say just 22. I don't know. You pick a number. 21, 23. I don't care. Maybe even 18, 19. So that would mean 31 from 40 would be about 8 to 10, something like that with partner. Let's take a look. I see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 queens and a king. So yeah, that's about the right number. So okay, so partner's got some values, and that's worth taking the time and thinking what you're going to do. So I think we could play the queen of clubs. I see some other possibility. I don't like to play jack from jack thirds normally unless there's some real reason, like my partner bid the suit. A spade might be good. That's what North played. I don't normally like to lead what they bid. So I think a club. Maybe my partner's got the ace king, maybe just the ace or just the king, maybe even jack 10, something. I don't know. Okay, so we lead the club. And we look at the dummy. Northwest, dummy, please. Okay, our partner went with a 10. I hope they played third hand high. So maybe, well, wait a second. Maybe they had to keep an honor, and good for you. Look at you, East. I compliment you. That's a big...
Well, yes.
That's a yes. Yeah, if you have an honor, don't go up in third all the time when it's opposite a contract. If you think that they're really short, then by all means, your partner shouldn't be underleading the ace. But you see the jack there, so your partner leads low. I hope your partner leads low from something. Remember that old Boston bottom of something, top of nothing? Yeah, this is the opening lead. This is your one chance to tell your partner where you have points or don't. And you're saying you have some points. So it's not the ace. Your partner should have the queen. And so you don't want to go up with the king. That'll cost you tricks many times. You don't want your king to be taken by the ace. And sure enough, we look at all 4 hands. You play the king. That is kind of bad news. Okay, so good that you played the lower of not quite equals, but effectively if your partner has the queen. If you trust your partner's leads, if they lead low from something, if not, partner, you shouldn't have played low. You should have played top of nothing or some damn thing. Oops, sorry. Okay, so at any rate, let's go ahead and take a look at that dummy. In fact, let's look at north-south hand. North, south, please. North and south. There we go. All right, so we need a plan again. And so here's the way he or she plays it. They play an ace of diamonds and another top diamond and another diamond, and they rough it. Yeah, get some value out of it. Don't start playing trump right away when you've got 5-2. You're not really promoting much there, so get some roughing. Okay, ace of spades, and I'm going to rough in the south. Another diamond, and what do you want to do? You want to win it with the king, or do you want to just play low? Well, they're always going to make the contract north-south. You've got 6 tricks now. Oops, I see that went away. That was playing in 2 hearts. And there's 6 tricks now that we can see over in that lower right corner. And so, yeah, you're going to make the contract. And turns out if you win with the king, that's a loser play. But if you play anything else, it's loser plus 1 more. You'll lose an extra trick. So if you want to give them an over trick, if they're your family or friends, you like them, just play low and let them rough it with the jack. If you're not interested in them getting over tricks, and play the king, and then you can come back in a heart or something like that. All right, enough of that. That was fun. So, but wait, maybe there's something else that can be done. Do you remember our lessons that we've had on opening leads? Let's take a look at that and see if there's something we can remember. Let's go to 3B. Yes. Eddie didn't talk about this one, but there's more to this hand that meets the end. I didn't change anything, but here we go. So once again, let's review that auction, and that was ended up in 2 hearts. And you know, when the opponents take a little extra time, you as defenders, you can make inferences, maybe at your own peril, but yeah, you can say, well, what are they hiding? So it went 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, saying they weren't interested in no trump, and 2 hearts, a preference, which doesn't look like it's got 3. Now, if they're playing something else, they might just be trying to slow the auction down. But I think in this case, probably just 2. And over you in the west, how many do you have? Oh, 4. Would it hurt you a lot if you played hearts? Now, I don't think your king of hearts is ultimately going to get finessed. So what are you guessing for the shape on this suit? Well, I think north has got 2. Could have 3, but I think maybe 2. We've got 4. South has got 5, right? They started with the opening a 5-card major. And over in the east, that means they've got 2, most likely. Could be 1, it could be 3 in the north. But we're going to go 5-4-2-2 suit, okay? Okay, hope that helps. So what if we were to lead a heart? Would that be a bad thing? Well, you've heard the South do this kind of thing where they say they've got a red hand, hearts and diamonds, that they don't like no trump. They don't like that spade suit, apparently, or they might have rebid a no trump. So, do you think maybe when they rebid 2 diamonds, they might want to rough that suit? Let's take a look at them. Yeah, that's what they did last time, wasn't it? So we got another chance, 2 out of 3. You know, it didn't work so good last time. Let's see if we can make it hard for them to make their contract. So let's lead a trump, shall we? Yes, let's do it. Okay, so the opening lead will be a low heart. Our partner goes with a 10. Why not the queen? Because the jack is right there. You don't need to. Low of equals. Okay, great, the 10. And South, you need to win with the ace. Man, we wanted to rough 2 of our diamonds, but okay, well, I see what you're doing, and we always want to do pretty much the opposite of what the defenders are doing, as declares. So we play the ace and the king, and oh, what are you doing? Shouldn't you play to rough a diamond? Oh, a diamond is a loser play? Oh, I was going to do the diamond and rough it. That is not the right play? Wow, that leading the heart made it hard for me, didn't it? Here's what a lot of us would want to do is we want to get that rough, doggone it. We see what you're trying to do, and we're going to do the opposite. We want to get the rough. Okay, sounds good. Tell me about your heart's quality, South. Let's talk about something else. Yeah, the hearts are crummy, isn't it? Right? You've got 8, 6, 5, 3. Are you proud of that, hearts? I'm not proud of the hearts at all. And what are you going to promote? The spades? No. Clubs? Not really. Not unless they really messed that suit up. So we're kind of, unlike deep clover, this is shallow or no clover at all on this one. This is awful. So yeah, we kind of did a quick knee jerk there when we played that, but now we can see is that, uh-oh. So, could play, doggone it, I guess we'll play a club. A club, they play low, we play third hand high, and, okay, what are we going to do now? nine of club, little club, spade. Hope it rides that king, queen don't play, but how are you going to get to the north end? Man, this is a mess, isn't it? Play the diamond, put them in. I just don't know. I guess we'll get 2 for 1, you know. Hey, okay. So heart, play low, spade, and they win the queen. Okay, we don't want to play a spade, seeing the ace-queen from the east hand's perspective, so let's play a diamond. And partner doesn't need to rough it. Okay. And we're just like, all right. Okay, they got that one. All right, so how about... they have not been playing the club suit. Hate to play that spades, but maybe our partner has the king. I guess just play a club and hope for the best. Yeah, our partner does have the queen. Phew, okay. We would have been counting points. We would have known they had some points somewhere, the other 8 that we don't have. And our partner comes back and doesn't really matter too much. I guess we could play a club back. And partner's got the king. Okay, well, we got to play the spade sooner or later. Let's play just a low spade. And we'll go up with the king. They win with the ace. They're always going to get that one trick anyway. And yeah, they are going to go down. So that was good, but how could we have played that better? That was very smart of them to lead a trump, wasn't it? Let's try 3B. Remember, we are in 2 hearts. Okay, to the ace. And we see this time our hearts are crummy. We need not roughs, we need cross roughs. So normally we like to promote our suits, but this time we don't care if they're 4 low. We just want to get rough, rough, rough. So watch this way. Okay, the ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, but do not play the suit anymore right now. We have other work to do. Watch. A spade up to the ace. I don't know why they showed playing the king up there. I think that should be a low. A spade up to the ace. Okay, and then a spade back. Yeah, these hearts are going to go away pretty quick in the south because we got pretty trashy hands. Okay, now we can go ahead and play the diamond. Now, not before. It makes a difference. Okay, we rough because we needed that entry so that we could do this again. Yeah, baby. You didn't have to go on that long, but you see we can get extra roughs this way because those hearts in the south hand weren't going to do us very much of a favor. So okay, and so we have in the south 7 tricks, and we have the ace of clubs, and that is going to be about it. So we are going to be able to make our contract, get our 8 tricks. Yes, thank you very much, partner. Good hand. That was a little tricky, wasn't it? Because that was a lead of a heart. So you see how even though we normally think about leading the trump when they end up in a second bid suits, like they start off in 1 spade and then they up in 4 hearts or something, then we lead the heart so they don't rough out the spade suit. In this case, sort of the same thing, wasn't it? You can see where leading a heart, they weren't able to get those as many diamond roughs. And so to even make 2 tricks, let alone getting an over trick, is that you had to play that carefully. You know, just look at it again. Play the ace, play the king and the ace, but do not play it again because you want 2 entries to be able to rough from the spade suit. So, okay, there's 1 entry and a rough. Okay, there is your second entry with the heart. You have to do it later when you play the diamond, not the first time, but the second time. And now you can go ahead and rough again, and you've got your 8 tricks. And everybody live happily ever after. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and try the last hand. Hand number 4. We'll get rid of this contract. And okay. Ooh, we got some bigger cards here. Who is going to be the dealer on this one? Number 4. West is going to be the dealer. Are you ready? Okay. Get your game face on because we're going to be bidding some games. Well, this one anyway. So we like this hand very much, don't we? Ace, king, queen, jack. It could be too little, I think, after that, but 10-9. So you've got 6 tricks. guaranteed there. You don't have to think about, is it a semi-self-sustaining suit? Is my suit quality 9 or more? Remember suit quality, where you need a partnership fit before you can count losers? Remember that? Well, part of losing trick count, first we have to have a partnership fit. And in this case, it's a self-sustaining suit. We can see that it's going to take all the tricks. That suit quality should be equal to 9 or more, as defined as by the length plus the honors, not all terrible honors, but some working honors. So in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 honors plus 6 long. 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that hardly, does it? We only needed 9, so we could have had ace king in another honor, ace king 10 6 times. That would be 6 plus 3 would be enough. But yeah, so okay, we can see that if our partner makes a bid, we're pretty much interested in game. Aside from high card points, we just know we've got a lot of tricks, don't we? We have 6 tricks in spades. We've got the ace of clubs is 7, and the king of diamonds, if we can get a chance to finish, that's about 8. So we'd like about 2 tricks from partners. So don't think about just only the high card points. But at any rate, getting ahead of ourselves, and we're just going to start off with 1 spade. Over to the north hand. North is, I'm not chopped liver that is. I've got a rounded hand in, excuse me, a red hand, not rounded. 6, 4, 2, 1. Okay, ace, king, jack, and 2 more distribution. That's 8 plus 2 is 10. King of clubs, another 3, 13. Queen of diamonds, another 2 is 15. 15 points. Oh yeah, I'm going to come in at 2 hearts. Not going to keep me out of that contract. So, because it's an opponent, we'll put it in parentheses. And that is 2. Come on, let's try that again. 2 hearts. Okay. Over to the east hand, what you got here? Well, we've got 3 spades and 6, 8 points. Oh, we don't have 8 points, we have 6 points. But I see 2 queens and an ace. You going to count that queen for 2 points, really, after you heard the heart suit bid? No, okay, got me on that one. I only have 6 points. But don't I have 1 roughing point? Isn't it 1 more point because it's a doubleton? Maybe, but that 6, 3, 2, that's not the best spades I've ever seen. But anyway, you have enough to make a bid, which you want to sign off in 2 spades. You've only got maybe 2 tricks for your partner. Okay, to the south hand. No, you guys all have the points. I'm out of this. Over to the west hand. Well, let's see. You have how many points? You have 10 points in spades, and 2 distribution is 12. A king is equal to another 3, and an ace is another 4. So 12 and 7 is 19. Do you want to invite or bid game? You want a bid game, right? If your partner's got 2 tricks, how many losers do we have? We just, even if we didn't have a partnership fit, we could count losers because our suit is self-sustaining. We've got 3 losers in hearts. Hearts, 3 losers. Oops, I'm getting a little low on the page here, aren't I? I'm getting behind me. I'm just going to move over. Shoop. And how about in diamonds? Diamonds, 2 losers. And in clubs, spades, black suits, no losers. So yeah, if we've got 5 losers and our partner, when they make a bid, they should have about 2 cover cards, 2 winners. So yeah, we're going to bid game. We're going to go right to game for spaders, 4 spaderoonies. And the north is on the lead. North, what do you want to lead here? Well, I'm hoping that you're going to be leading a top part. Now, used to be king from ace king. In fact, on Ginsburg Intelligent Bridge, you know, the bridge based online, BBO robots, they will do king from ace king. Kind of classic. But most modern today, most people play ace from ace king for other reasons. So, okay, and that's what they decide to do, is lead an ace of hearts. And we look at the dummy. It's a doubleton, queen doubleton, and there's the dummy. And from the partner's south hand, they played the 10. Doesn't look like they have 3 in the suit, do they? They're playing a high. And over in the west plays a 4. They have the 9, 4, and the 2. That was okay playing the 4. I like that. Not playing the lowest, playing the middle. The 4 and the 9 are not going to make any difference, I can guarantee you, if they've got 5 or more hearts in the north hand. So, okay, it looks like a high-low is what north is seen. Taking a look at the 10 of hearts from their partner. Maybe a singleton. They play the king. It was a 5, 4, 2, excuse me, 6, 3, 2, 2. We have 6. There we go. And the east and the south have 2. So we can give our partner a rough. Now, normally our third one is what kind of a suit preference. We play high if we want a high suit coming back, or low for a low suit. I guess we would want a club coming back, you know, if we wanted to signal low. They went with a middle card. I'm not sure I would agree with that. But anyway, the partner did rough. And, oh, declare. You rough too. Oh, let's take a look at the east-west. I know that's what everybody wants to see now. East-west. So, okay, we roughed it, and they had a higher spade. Well, okay, they got the first 3 tricks. Let's see how it goes from here. A diamond, we win it with the ace. And we play a club to our ace, and now we're feverishly playing trump. That's one round. East, west, you can't lose any more tricks. And you've got king, doubleton, and diamonds, so you're going to have to try to make it look like a squeeze. It's not really a squeeze play, I don't think, but maybe north and south won't be careful with their cards. Maybe they won't know who's got which. Now, looking south, they played 1 club. We had 5. The dummy had 5. They played 1 club there also. So it's could be a 5, 5, 2, 1. If they've got the king of clubs, it looks like once they pull trump, it's all over. But we'll see. Our partner did bid 2 hearts. Can we count on them for having 12 points or more? They showed the ace, the king, didn't have the queen, and so they have to have some points somewhere else, don't they? I think they might have the king of clubs, or they could have the king of diamonds. I just don't know. Anyway, we're going to keep our eyes on that. So, okay, there's 1 spade, and sure enough, they're going to start playing a bunch of spades. We can play the hearts from the north hand, so we've got at least 3 cards that are not going to bug us. We'll get thinking about what we're playing later, but we're watching our partner is going to be, okay, now is playing a club. Okay, we're playing another heart in the north and a club in the south. And the declare, you're making it look like you're not interested in diamonds. I know you declares. I know your types is where you make it look like, oh, I'm going to do the other suit. Yeah, really? Okay. At any rate, another spade. And, okay, get rid of that last heart. You don't need it in the north. Don't worry about that. Play a club in the south. If they've got like the king, it's just not going to really matter, is it? So another club. And north, are you watching? Are you paying attention? They're pitching all the clubs, so they've either got the king or we'll see what happens. Okay, so we pitched 1 diamond. I would maybe stop there. Okay, played another spade, the last spade. Good for you, declare. I think you should get rid of the king probably. Well, I guess it could have been, you know, a little one. So yeah, I understand what you're doing. And it looks like your partner did keep the diamonds. I'm gathering that because you're getting rid of the clubs. So, okay. So, yeah, there's nothing we can do. We can take our ace, but it does drop the queen, and south kept the 10. So down 1. So nice defense. Declare play. You were close. Your bidding was right. Your play was, it was close. Let's take a look at it. We're going to go to the last hand, which is 4B. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it. Got our game face on. Okay, they play the ace of hearts. South plays the 10 of hearts. They play the king of hearts. The queen and the 3 fall. Okay. Everybody's a 6, 3, 2, 2 suit. We can feel it. And there's going to be a rough coming on. And, oh, you didn't use a trump from east. Whoa, what? You played a diamond? What's LOL mean to you? Is it laughing out loud? Sure. In internet parlance, LOL, ha ha ha, laughing out loud. Is it, no, I know some of you people, it's like when you say your partner, that was a little old lady bid. We don't say those things. There's little old men just like us. Well, I'm not too little, but we're getting up there in the years. So no, it's not for little old lady. It's for, come on everybody, say it along with me, loser on loser. A loser on loser play. Yeah, we're going to lose a diamond. How are you going to get out of not losing a diamond? You're not going to get to that east hand to promote the clubs. You're not going to rough any hearts. You have no hearts to rough. So, yeah, you don't want to lose 2 diamonds. If you're going to lose one, well, how do we know we're going to lose a spade? We've got ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9. Yeah, and then you've got 6, 3, 2. Doesn't that leave the 8 and the 7? Yes, but maybe North has those 2 cards. Well, it could happen, but let's kind of take a look at that. Segue to another principle in bridge. This one is called restricted choice. So, how many hearts does North have? Well, we knew they had 5 when they made the bid, and when we saw the first 2 plays, we could see where it was 2-2 by the east and the south, and we had in the west we had 3, so that was a 6-3-2-2 in the heart suit. Okay, so North on the first 2 tricks they played the ace and the king. From 13 they've played -2. So I'm sorry, the south hand had 13, they played 2. They have 11 cards left. Do you agree with that? 13, they played 2 hearts, high, low. Yeah, they have 11 cards left in their hand, so what? Well, how about the North hand? They had 13 cards. I think they started with the same number. I hope they counted their cards before they got started. And they have 6. Oh, yeah. So how many cards do they have left? 7. And that's for the other 3 suits, right? Do you think that there is likely, if one person has almost twice as much, 11 versus 7, 50% more anyway, that they might have either the 8 or the 7? I think they could have the 8 or the 7 because they have a lot more cards. They have 11 cards and Northern has 2. It could be that the 8 and 7 is there in the remaining spaces, but it's kind of restricting the choice now. They don't have as many chances to have the 8 and the 7. So, if it happened to be where they had to have the ace or something because of the points they bid, but no, this is just like not even intermediate cards, 8s and 7s, not much. So yeah, so why do that at all? Why not just go ahead? You're going to have to lose a diamond anyway, you know that, unless they really foul up and promote your club suits. I can't see how they would do that. So yeah, just go ahead and play the old loser on loser. So now you can come back in the diamond, okay, and we win it with the ace. And what do you want to do? Well, it doesn't matter too much there for the declare. You can see that you got all the spades, you got no club losers, and you've only got 1 diamond loser. You've lost, let's see, let's try that again. Okay, you've lost 2. You've lost 3 tricks. You win, and then you've got no more to lose, do you? Because you're going to rough one of those diamonds, aren't you? So yeah, so you lose 3 tricks and you are, thank you very much. No, we don't want to be curt with our opponents, but yeah, you want to do a LOL, a loser on loser play, and that was the point. So when you've got one that's fait accompli, you know it's going to be a loser, yeah, by all means, if it makes sense. If you can't promote finesse or rough or something like that, let them have their trick. Render to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Okay. So I think that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. I was glad I was able to do this again and get a good stream out this time. And for those of you who are around the world, waking up in India, Rahul, I like that name. Good morning to you, and I hope you're having a good day. And to all the rest of you out there, Patty, good to have you there. And yeah, the pen is not working, is it, very well? It's working over on the side. It will tomorrow be working. I should say Friday be working. So on Friday, you know what we're going to do. It's another fun Friday where we're going to have question and answer. So send in your questions, and I look forward to answering those to you on Friday and having some fun with that. And also the hands of the week. What kind of hands will we have this week? Who knows? Maybe you'll send a hand even. We'll even try playing that one. So I hope you had a good time with this lesson today. I think that I like this idea where we have some with maybe the intermediate lesson and some with a little bit more advanced. Although the intermediate, when you think about it, it had a lot of good things we covered, didn't it? About when do you play an ace? Is it better when they're in a no-trump contract to hold back if they're not going to promote something? Something for you to think about is management of your aces. Who would have thought? So thanks for coming here today. I hope you enjoyed the show. And I just have I'm a little lonely here, I've got to admit. I wish that I had my compatriot in crime, but Grace is not here today. So you're kind of stuck with me. And I enjoyed having your company, though. And so I guess, as we say in the business, happy trails to you until we meet again. So peace out. Bye for now. I will see you Friday, and I hope you're having a great week. Thanks for coming and supporting BridgeHands. Bye for now. Happy trails to you until we meet.